Hey guys, Lord Gigabyte here, and this is another portion of the live stream I had a few weeks ago. This is Kerbal Space Program. I don't think I've ever played this one for you on YouTube before. I've streamed it once before, but anyway, I'm not real good at the game, but if you like what you see here, let me know, and maybe we can do a little more with it. So again, I hope you enjoy. Thanks. Ha! Kerbal Space Program for you. Who here likes Kerbal Space Program? I do. I'm terrible at it. Absolutely horrible at it. But I do indeed like it. I am so bad. So we shall see. I actually even have this game loading off of my solid state hard drive. So we'll see. We're gonna run it in a window, and let's just get some sound. Just put everything about there. Should be fine. Ooh, let's take that down just a little bit. That'll work. Let's start a game. And let me change my dashboard to reflect the game of which we are playing. We are now playing Kerbal Space Program. Let's see. All right. Let's just go sandbox because I'm still learning how the whole science portion of it works. Derping around. Let's choose that. Not that we will be using it at any time soon. But let us choose it anyway. Now, let's go back to... no, exit. That'll exit something out of the... Alright, so what we do here is we build rockets to send our little spacemen into space and beyond. Now, I do have one mod installed, but we are going to avoid using it. The one mod I have installed is the Mech Jeb, which is like an autopilot, and we will refrain from using it. So, in case you've never seen KSP before, Kerbal Space Program, here's what we do. You start by picking a command pod of some kind. We're not going to use that one, because again, that's the Mech Jeb, but we have the cupola module, lander cans, a cockpit, all these different cockpits, and then we have these couple command pods. Let's pick this command pod here. Let's build a rocket. Let's start by... Let's just, for instance, we can just do this, and we can just launch this guy with a solid rocket booster into the sky. Then they will come crash down and die. Okay, you guys go eat at the table. Let's put... We need to... Where's the parachutes at? Docking porch. Ah, here's a nose parachute. Now you can see down here. You can see down here in the bottom we have our staging. You can't see. You can't see the staging because my camera's in the way. I can fix that. Hi. Okay, now you can see the staging. Alright, so when you press the space bar in most basic modes, it goes from one stage to the next. So we want to bring this down to stage 1. So it'll launch us off with the first space bar. Second space bar drops a parachute. Pretty simple, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and launch this vessel. Now, being a solid rocket booster, when you launch it, it goes. And it goes full speed, and it goes until there is nothing to go any further. So we don't even need to adjust throttles. We don't need to do anything. But we can launch this guy in 3, 2, 1, go. And that's it. You can steer a little bit with W, A, S, and D. And we can see the, well, behind my camera picture. There we go. There you go. You can see the guys are having a good time down there. We will soon be running out of fuel. You can see right here. It's not capturing my mouse. And now we're out. We are still traveling upwards at a high rate of speed. But it is time to just pop the parachutes. Parachute. Parachute. Okay. And as we reach our height, we now begin to fall back down. There we go. We want the mouse cursor. We will fall back down to Earth, and the chute shall open, and we have recovered our wonderful little Kerbal knots. We can speed things up with period. We have to be careful, because if we're under time acceleration as we get down to a particular altitude, then things can be very screwy. Things can blow up. I think we're going to work on blowing some stuff up here in a moment. We're going to build an impossible rocket. Oh, slow down. Slow down, slow down. Let's go fast. And at 16 meters per second, we are probably going to have a rough landing. What a bump. We got an explosion! Yay for explosions! So there we go. The guys have arrived, they are alive, and that is really all that matters. So with that, let's end the mission back to the Space Center. We're going to leave these guys out in their capsule for a while. Let's build another rocket. Go make a nice one. Let's build a fantastical rocket. Let's build something that is bound to just blow up into a bazillion, trillion, quadrillion pieces. Let's see. So, you know, a real rocket, it doesn't stay attached like in a capsule like this. It doesn't generally stay connected to its boosters. It will actually, you know, it separates. So we actually have separators in here, stack separators, and stack decouplers, and there we go. So now this will separate our capsule from the rest of it. So we want that. Let's make this a little more complicated, at least for our upper stage. Let's go ahead and put. That's small. Let's put something here. Xenon, tiny. A fuselage. That's again small. Huh. An adapter. That's weird. Okay. Alright. Let's just do this. Let's just start all over. There we go. Let's get a little pod on here. Okay. Let's throw all those away. Let's get a little pod. And actually, here's a cool one. Let's use this one. Okay, and let's say we want to use it for. We want to put an SAS module. That's a like a computer control to help keep it stable. Battery back. Yep, we're gonna need a battery. And then we can put some solar panels on it. Do these unfurl? I'm sure they probably do. We'll turn on what's called symmetry mode, so that way whatever's on one side ends up directly on the other. So now we have solar panels on either side. Let's put an ion propulsion system. Neat. Xeon container. Shielded docking port. We can put that on the top. I don't want to do that. Inline clampetron. Mobility enhancer. Landing struts. Wheels? We only would need one ladder. Like that. Now we need a fuel tank. Well, that's a big fuel tank. I want that big around. I don't want that tall. And that'll work. Okay. Maybe not. Let's... Yeah, there we go. Fuel tank. And let's go ahead and put an engine on this guy. We want a little engine that will be good for... Oh, that's way little. That's a little better. Ooh, a nuclear engine. The Poodle. There we go. That'll be a good little engine for putzing around in outer space. And then let's put some landing legs on this thing. Landing struts. Heavy duty. Heavy duty. Small. Let's put these 3 of them on here. Oh. That shouldn't interfere with our solar panels too much. That's probably better. Okay. And now we will put... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Now we have our landing legs, and now we can go ahead and build the rest of the lifter that will take this up into Death Explosion. So let's oh, we're gonna need some chutes, because if we come down too fast, it will most likely be certain death. That should be good. Okay, and this is going to be our little lander. Where we will land, I don't know. But we're going to land somewhere, hopefully, maybe. Let's go ahead and put a big decoupler on here. And it automatically puts a fairing on it, which is really nice. Alright, now let's put something underneath it to get it up into space. Space! Space! Space is the place! We need fuel for said engine. And then we need engine to use said fuel. Let's put... something on here. Let's put that. That looks cool. Because then we can go ahead and put 3 engines on it. Let's put skippers. Oh, those are too big. Yeah, let's go with that. Those look really neat. That looks super cool. And some structural struts. Are they needed? I don't know. We'll put them on anyway. That's probably going to cause some trouble. Okay. And from here, we can actually take... Oh, this would have been better. Let's throw that away. Get out of here. There. That looks better. Yeah. There. Now we don't need those. We don't need no stinking struts. Okay, now if we flip this over. Oh, oh. And if we put this. Well, here, let's just do this. Let's just make this our main rocket. I don't know how well it's going to do. But just to make sure we can get into space. 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 We're going to get some SRB goodness going on here to help us out. In the form of 4 Rockomax solid fuel boosters. In fact, I don't think that's enough. Let's go ahead and put some more boosters. How about on each of these, we put more boosters? Has anyone ever had a rocket with too many boosters?
No.
I dare you to say that they have. That's good enough. That looks like it's good. Let's put more boosters. Let's put more boosters. That looks like a lot of boosters. Boosterama! Boosters. And so all of this doesn't go ahead and explode the instant we blast off. We want it to wait until we're up in the air a little bit. I mean, we want to go to the moon. Let's put some struts on here to help hold it all together with peanut buttery goodness. Because peanut butter is what holds the galaxy together. Alright, so looking at our launch list of launch goodness, we have the 4 exterior boosters. Okay, it's hard to see. Okay, we have those 4 and those 4. The 8 exteriors will go first. We'll separate a bunch of stuff, and then the interior 4, and then separate them, and then the 3, and separate. And we need to add another. So we want to fire this engine before we pop our dealabob. We don't want to shoot them all off at once. So with this, let's go and give it some structural support on the launch pad, or else I know for certain it will be certain doom. These need to go way down there. And with that, we will take this, we will call this Failure 1. Oops. Let's call it Failure 1. No, cancel. No. What? What happened? No, it took away my booster! Put that booster back. Stop taking my... I hope that's on that separator well enough. We will find out shortly. Failure 1. Let's go ahead and save Failure 1 and head to the launch pad. Alright, Failure 1 on the launch pad. On a bright sunny day. Let's go ahead and throttle up, because we do have a liquid booster, even though it is not used until our final stage of death, travel. And we shall launch this travesty of Failure 1 in 3, 2, 1. Thumb along, Kerman. We're supposed to be moving in an upwards direction. Up, up, up. We're drifting. We're going somewhere. Hello. Turn right! No! Get! Oh! Okay. So, let's go back to the vehicle assembly building. And we can use this as a learning tool. That half of these boosters got separated. Now we should be fine. Let's save it one more time. Failure 1 for its maiden launch. Again, you can never have too many boosters, especially when they're solid rocket, solid fuel boosters. And once they are lit, you are either going to go up or you're going to go kaboom. Alright, so let's launch the failure 1 in 3, 2, and 1. We have liftoff of failure 1. It's actually holding together surprisingly well. And I hope you can still hear me over the noise. Now the way this works, can you hear me? I can hear you. When we get to a particular height, when we get to 4 kilometers or 40,000 meters, I believe, we begin our roll, our gravity roll. And once we begin our gravity roll, we move 90 degrees, 45 degrees to the right. Let's begin that after we drop these boosters. Okay, and firing and to the side. Let's begin our roll. Stop. 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 No. No, no, no. Hey, thumb long. Thumb long. Hey, thumb long. Buddy, guy, Hallie, you're having a problem. There. There. Hold her steady, buddy. There we go. Okay, we're going back up. No, stop. Guy, hello. Okay, you obviously do not know how to fly a rocket. We're supposed to go to an upwards, an elevated. Okay. Oh, betcha throttling up would help here. Okay, stick tight, guy. Thumb long, you are a terrible, terrible pilot. I wish you nothing but death and destruction. Hello, Amphobious. What do we got going on? I don't know what I'm saying. I can't hear it either. Give me a moment. Let's fix the, ooh, hi. I can hear me now. Spacecraft audio. Let's put that down to like 10%. Hey. Hi, guys. We're flying a rocket. It's a rocket ship! Aphobious. Okay. Can never have too many boosters. Now, as you can tell, I am absolutely horrible at this. And at this point, he is going to die if we don't do something for him. Thumb long. Shall you die? Viewers, tell me if you should die. Wait, there's a minute delay. It's not going to make a difference. Let's just cut it and cut our losses and just... Oh yeah, that's right. We had another engine. I forgot. Well, we had another engine. Now it's just us and gravity and in space. No one can hear you lose all of your legs. Uh-oh. Goodbye, landing legs. For we knew you well. I suppose if I were to take and move the landing or the parachutes a little further down, that might make a difference. I think maybe we should try again. No, I'm good, thank you. I'm fine. You and Alan can have them. All right. Go eat your dinner. Shut the doors. All right. Well, since we obviously know... Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I am actually very bad at this game. So, all right, let's go back to the Space Center. Let's leave the flight. And we will... I don't care. Ah, boy. Let's go back in and see what we can do. Now, if you're just now joining us, we named the rocket Failure 1 because obviously it was going to fail. We knew that from the beginning. I want you guys to hang on just a moment. I will be right back. That's the joy of having children, all right? So give me just a moment and we'll be right back with some more. Hold on.